Happy Friday, December 1st. We are now in the official 25-day countdown to Christmas, but even more exciting here, we've got the official first day of Birds of Prey. I'm your host, Kimberly Perot. Out in the field are the dynamic duo, Gretchen Pleshaw and Robbie Whittle. They are going to be man on the street talking to everybody about the hype that is happening in Beaver Creek. We've got quite an exciting Friday morning edition of the show, so hour one of Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Well, we're just outside of Talon's Lodge here at Beaver Creek Resort. I'm Robbie Whittle, that's Gretchen Pleshaw, and it's a big day because it is the opening day of Birds of Prey here at Beaver Creek, and we're less than 2 hours away. Gretchen, how are we feeling?
I am so excited. The snow is falling. Birds of Prey, one of the oldest and most amazing competitions here at Beaver Creek in our backyard.
Yeah, and you mentioned the snow is falling. What's the weather supposed to look like the rest of the day?
I like that. Thank you, Robbie. Let's take a look at the daily forecast. Today, 8 a.m., 26 degrees, a high of 34. Snow, 60% chance. As we're seeing and feeling right now, Robbie and I are digging the snow for this Birds of Prey. Not too much snow, though, because that's not good for the racers, but love the snow for right now. 8 a.m., 26 degrees and cloudy. Noon, 29 and cloudy. 4 p.m., 28 with continuous snow showers. And then 8 p.m., 24 with those snow showers. Let's take a look at the I-70 corridor. Eagle, 35 degrees and snow. Avon, 34 snow. Keep on going. Vail, 34 snow, and Denver, 41 and sunny. So we're definitely going to get that snow in these beautiful mountain towns of ours. Love Vail. Tonight, a low of 13 degrees, snow showers, a sunset at 4:42, and snow 80% chance. So we're going to get that snow all day long. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. Saturday, 27 degrees. Sunday, 34 degrees, and snow showers Saturday and Sunday for the Birds of Prey. And then Monday, partly cloudy, 43. Tuesday, sunny and 48. And Wednesday, 52 and sunny. So as you can see, we're going to have a little bit of sun after the Birds of Prey is over. Now, the thing that we love, let's take a look at the snow report. Robbie is getting stoked about this. Lay the snow on us. Beaver Creek snow report. So the last 24-48, 0 inches, but that's okay because the season total is 36 inches, 21 inches at the base depth for Beaver Creek. So that's pretty good. And then as well as Vail Mountain snow report, 5 inches the last 24 and 48 hours, 50 inches for the season total. I am loving that. And 24 inches for the base depth. So we're getting a little bit of snow, which makes me really stoked on that. We are here, Birds of Prey, Robbie Whittle and I, and we are very, very excited about today. Robbie, I know this is your first Birds of Prey. How are you feeling and what are you excited about today in the beautiful Beaver Creek?
Well, I'm excited to see some skiers do some top-notch speeds, and the snow's coming down, but I'm kind of with you there. I want to see a clean track.
Yes.
So these racers have the best opportunity to compete today.
I agree with you, and it's so neat, and I've said this all week, but world-renowned racers. These skiers are not to be messed with. It is so awesome. They go at crazy high speeds. We're going to talk a little bit later to some people that know more in depth all about that, but I am so excited because I want to have visibility to be able to see, and right now, this is perfect, man. You're good luck for your first day here, or not first day, but first time here, to watch this, so I'm pretty excited. Birds of Prey.
Good luck with me.
I think you did, because this is pretty epic conditions right now. A beautiful background, a little snow, but like we said, we want that visibility to be able to see the skiers, so I think you're good luck, Robbie.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Hopefully I stay good luck the rest of the day. One of our reporters, Avisha, has something for us, right?
Yes, Root and Flower, one of my favorite places to go get some food. You can get a drink or two. It's so much fun. Let's check it out. Vail Vibes, Avisha, Root and Flower.
Come on!
Hi friends, welcome to Vail Vibes. Avisha Scarborough here. Today we are coming to you from Root and Flower, one of Vail's most beloved craft bars. We're going to be talking to one of the co-owners who's not only going to show us his favorite drinks, but he's also going to show us how we can make them ourselves at home.
With a single flower painted on its door, Root and Flower in Vail Village is unassuming and slightly hidden from the outside. But once you're inside, the art of cocktail mixology is next level. Their craft cocktails are elevated versions of the classics, with extra care and creativity put into the ingredients and garnishes. This is Jeremy Campbell.
I'm an equal opportunity drinker, and what I mean by that is I like cocktails, I like wine, I like beer.
He and his partners Sam Bizance and Matt Limbaugh created Root and Flower to fill a need in Vail after spending years working in the restaurant business.
So the three of us all kind of worked together for a really long time, and it was actually Samantha and I were talking one day about what Vail was missing. And one of the things we thought Vail was missing was a higher end bar. Well, you can go to, ski bars and take a shot and kind of get drunk, but there's nothing else with that kind of elevated experience. So that was kind of the genesis. And so we wanted to say, if you'd come here, we'd have top tier cocktails, we'd have top tier wine, and in this case, also top tier bites to eat. But we still wanted to retain that soul of being a bar.
With the soul of a bar and the heart of a gourmet restaurant, the owners encourage their team to get creative with drink recipes. This drink is called American as Apple Pie, and it was created by one of their bartenders. If you like your drinks hot, boozy, and delicious, this is the drink for you. Here Jeremy shows us how it's made. First, a little bit of apple cordial.
What apple cordial is literally a bunch of apples that we've cooked down with brown sugar.
Next, some raisin rum.
These are 151 that we've soaked in raisins.
An ounce and a half of apple brandy, a 1/4 ounce Amaro, and a 1/4 ounce ginger liqueur. Add 2 ounces of hot water and then steam it all together. Finally, he tops it off with some cognac-infused whipped cream and an apple. Voila!
Cheers.
Next up, Jeremy shows us how to make a gin and tonic like no other. He uses local floral tonic by Lost Identity and a local Colorado gin called Caprock. He adds soda, ice, and rosemary, and we've got a botanical gin and tonic.
It's very chuggable. Cheers.
And lastly, we're in ski season, so we had to include a wintertime favorite, the Yuletide, Root and Flower's take on a mulled wine. He adds 4 ounces of red wine with some handcrafted citrus tonic and 2 spicy Caribbean liqueurs. He adds some hot water, then heats it up and adds a garnish that doubles as a lid.
Holds the heat in.
So we've got our drinks and we've got a beautiful charcuterie board to go with them. Jeremy leaves us with this little bit of advice to get the most enjoyment out of your refreshments.
I always say I like to earn my drinks. If I'm just sitting around, drinking, then it just doesn't taste the same. But if I'm up there skiing all day and putting in a lot of work, then my drink's gonna taste a lot better.
Cheers to that.
That's it for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching Vail Vibes. I'm Avisha Scarborough, and I'll see you next time.
Good morning, Vail.
Lions Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lions Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on Mountain Perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Pleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Now, while those athletes are out there training and getting ready to shred at Birds of Prey, if you're getting out on the slopes today, you may want to fuel up with a hearty breakfast. Mark and I cooked a breakfast casserole in the kitchen, so let's take a look at that recipe. Well, it is a fun Friday, and we are sizzling things up here in the kitchen. And I don't even know what Mark's doing. He's back there prepping things.
I'm actually looking around through the cabinets to see what other things we can add into this.
This
to make
sizzling concoction.
this breakfast casserole, like an egg strata, yeah, these things are yum.
You know, this is like one of my favorite things. I always do a big ski trip every year with my brother and a lot of our friends. And what we do is prepare a lot of breakfast casseroles. So it's super simple. You can make it overnight, and then you literally just pop it in the fridge in the morning. Because who wants to make a lot of things early in the morning for a lot of people? I don't.
I never do. It's not my deal at all. So is this your special recipe?
So it's similar, not my special recipe specifically, but I do love to do this. And really, you can follow the measurements, but you really just kind of put in whatever you want to, really. We've got, so we're cooking up some onion just to soften it a little bit so that when you bite it, it'll be baking.
You can put it in there, obviously raw dog if you want to, but you don't need to.
Yeah, and so we, during the commercial break, we decided we were going to brown a little bit of the sausage.
Yep.
And I love sausage in the morning. It's just,
Is that the Jimmy Dean?
I don't know what brand it is. Mark got this started during the commercial break.
So Jimmy Dean.
It is the Jimmy Dean. And I like a good
Now,
sausage.
have you had the Jimmy Dean maple sausage before? I wouldn't.
I bet that's good.
It is good, but I wouldn't use it. Probably wouldn't mix it with this because it's the sweet piece that I don't know. I like the savory kind of yum, but
Same.
the sweet is good at times.
Sweet is good at times. You mentioned the maple. I actually, when I eat sausage,
Am I freaking you out? I keep on being
I don't know where to look right. When I'm eating usually sausage with my pancakes, I always drench it in the maple syrup, and I only use real maple syrup.
Really?
Yeah, none of that sugar-free Aunt Jemima stuff.
So we were talking about this recipe, right? And
Yes.
We have basic stuff that goes into it.
We do. So what's kind of easy about this recipe, you just need a carb, which we're using frozen hash browns. Super simple, and you're just going to layer it. We use 6 eggs, 2 cups of milk, and then whatever breakfast meats and vegetables that you want to put in it, and of course cheese, always cheese.
I found some Vermont maple syrup too.
Well, I'm going to save a little bit of
Would
sausage
you-
and eat it on the side because it's not going in my eggs.
You heard it. So I was looking in the fridge for more things we could add to it, right, Kim?
Yep.
And I'm not going to open the fridge, show everybody what's in here, but I did find a couple things. Now, this we found out is a little Tupperware full of little diced jalapenos, which for me would be really good in here. Mm-hmm. But we also found out
They've got a kick to them.
they have a kick, but because they've been kind of hanging out in the fridge probably for a little longer than they should have been.
We're admitting that on live TV.
Not bad. So we're gonna. I mean, look at that. This little thing hid in the corner in there. You wouldn't even see it. But we're not going to use those today. But you and Kevin made this yesterday.
We did. We made bacon, cream cheese, cheddar ranch bites. Delicious. So we basically, you can make this as a dip, but we just rolled it into little balls and stuck pretzels on it. So it was like a cake pop, but a savory cake pop made out of cheese.
And this, I think, could work with this. So I think we should add this in.
I'm here for that. Absolutely.
Okay, so that's going to be going in here in a little bit. We preheated the oven at 350.
We did. We did.
Do we need to spray this down or give it a little?
We. I
don't think it's a bad idea.
We can, but you don't need to. You can just throw everything in there, but it wouldn't be a bad idea, just to make it easy on your life when you're getting it out there. But the best part about this recipe too, it takes about, once you're finished like assembling it, and you can layer it like a lasagna if you wanted to. You can just kind of mix everything together. But sausage is going, so we're almost done here. And if it's not completely cooked, it will bake in the oven too. So you don't have to worry about making sure that it's completely cooked. In fact, I think we should get started on the rest of it.
Even though it's really raw, let's just eat it.
That is not what I said. You get to just throw it in the oven.
Fine.
It's going to be baking for about 40
Did I tell
minutes.
you I had hernia surgery the other day?
You're still dealing with the after
Feel
effects
this
of it.
right. Feel this right here. Do you feel this? Just feel this right here. Right there.
I think I'm good.
That's the. There's 3.
Mark, we have eggs to crack.
Okay, here we go. So we're
We've
doing
got
eggs.
6 eggs. We've got to
So
get this.
these are
taken
going
care
in
of.
here with the milk, right?
They are. So, word of advice: don't crack it on the edge if you can help it. Crack it on a flat surface so that you don't get a shell in there, unless you're expert, which Mark is.
I'm actually pretty good at it.
Yeah, some people aren't.
I can do it
I'm
for
not
you.
on occasion. Depends. If I have an audience, sometimes I get nervous.
Really?
Not just with cracking eggs, People watch you. The way you crack your eggs tells you a lot about a person.
Confidence.
It does. It really does.
So eggs and milk are going in here right
2
now.
cups of milk. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and get that milk rolling while you crack the eggs.
And we're just kind
You
of
can
eyeballing the milk.
yeah.
We can eyeball this.
Yeah,
for
it's
the
pretty
most
easy.
part.
You basically just kind of want to make sure that the consistency is good. And the milk also just adds like extra fluffiness and a little bit of
Because you could use half and
moisture.
half
You could. You can.
if you wanted to, right?
Yeah, you could. And, you could throw cream cheese in this, but we're keeping it pretty basic. We are throwing cream cheese from the leftover dip.
Yep.
But, just to make it creamier, a little bit more delicious.
Okay, you got that.
Yep. All right, I'm going to let you freehand the milk since you're manning it all. Then you're just going to stir it all together. And yep,
I'm liking that.
that looks like 2 cups of milk to me.
Works for me.
Then add salt and pepper to your liking.
Behind you. I'm gonna go over here real quick.
Always great to say behind you when you're in the kitchen. Make sure that you don't run into anybody.
I'm gonna use this.
I used to wait tables in college, so that was a phrase we used all the time.
We don't have a blender or a mixer, so I'm just gonna use this. Okay, you good with that?
Great with that.
It's all the same flavor, anyways.
You can add salt and pepper to taste how you want to. You can add garlic powder. Really whatever you want to.
Paprika, chili powder.
I love a good chili powder, huh? You're into the spicy?
I like chili powder. I use it a lot at my house. Paprika I use a lot too.
Yeah, I like paprika as well. Mostly because it's a red spice and I have red hair. So then you just layer it. So then we're gonna grab, while you work on that, we're gonna let this simmer a little bit longer. Probably should stir these onions a little bit as well.
Wait, so this is going in. What goes in first? The potatoes?
So we put the potatoes first. I'm gonna grab those out of the freezer.
They're right there.
Yep.
Do you want me to do a little, just a little wipe in the pan, just because? I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
A little olive oil, just because.
Sounds good to me.
Good deal.
So you want to do about a half of a package of a 15-ounce frozen bag of hash browns, which is what we've got right here. Well, we've got 30 ounces. So I'm going to do about a fourth of this one.
And that's going to be the bed?
And we're going to put it in the bed. So yeah, I'll grab this right
And
over
we're
here.
going to put it in the bed. You knew what I meant.
I did. I knew
I
exactly what
just
you meant.
made it up.
Yeah.
That's good. See?
You're just going to basically like shake it out in here. And really this is kind of to your discretion, right?
Yeah. Everything is.
Always is. That's the best part about using a savory
I just
breakfast
put it in just
casserole.
because I want to. That's the fun of cooking, right?
It is the fun of cooking. Right, so always
Where's
make
Johnny,
sure,
by the way?
That's a great question. Hopefully she didn't get lost going to grab a coffee.
We could check in with her.
All right, there we go.
Okay, so far so good.
We've got this in here. Yep, so far so good. We can go ahead and start layering. So what I would suggest doing is doing all of the more stable ingredients, i.e. like the onions, the meat, all of that, the potatoes first, and then you're gonna just bathe it all in the egg mixture.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Yeah, so what do you want to do with it?
All right, you tell me.
I mean, it's all the same, right?
It's all the same.
Here.
You go
do-
first.
You do the sausage, I'll put some onions in. Want to put them all in, or are we just going to layer?
Let's
Let's put them all in.
put them all in. Why not?
Thank you. As long as they're not lumped up in one corner.
You know what's great about this too?
But you can layer cheese.
We're gonna do that after we get everything rocking and rolling. What's great about this recipe, it's like it got protein, all the carbs that you need, especially if you're getting out on the mountain.
Heck yeah.
So we're just gonna go ahead and do a sprinkling of cheese here. I'm a big fan of cheese in between every layer.
Yeah. I found this extra bag
Great.
in the fridge, so let's use it all.
Let's use it all. just going to be a cheesy goodness. All right, are we ready to throw in that sausage? I think so.
Yeah, we're good.
I think let's do it. You got it?
Yep.
Great.
I'd rather use my hands.
You know, a little grease never hurt anyone. In fact, it makes it more delicious, in my opinion.
Are we want to go all of it in there?
I think so. Let's throw it all in
What do
there.
we do
Let's
with
make it
that?
a nice, hearty, protein-filled breakfast.
My mouth's watering right now.
I can't wait to try this.
Tim's like, I'm taking all the leftovers home.
I don't know if we're going to have leftovers between you and I, my guests from out of town, and the rest of the crew
Oh
here.
yeah,
I
Johnny.
think
Johnny,
I
I
think
heard,
it's
has
going to be
quite an
gone.
appetite.
You know, all right. We'll sprinkle a little bit more in here. Why not?
Can you sprinkle more than that?
I am. We're just working on it. All right, we've got some salt and pepper.
Yeah, we'll put that on too, but this is ready to be.
All
Can
right.
you decide what you want to do? We gonna take a break, or we gonna come back?
I think it's time to
Pour it and go?
pour it and go.
Go, and we'll put more cheese on top, right? We good?
Absolutely, we're good.
Oh, and I think the ticket is going to be those little nuggets of joy, these little cream cheese thingies.
It's going to be so good.
We mixing it or no? We don't really mix it, do we?
You can if you want to. You don't have to, but
I think it looks pretty solid, don't
I think
you?
it looks pretty good to me.
Okay.
And then, you know, it's cool. The eggs are going to rise a little bit. Everything's just going to fill in. We're just going to...
And it's going to coagulate.
It's going to coagulate.
Well, in a sense, right?
Yeah, it is.
Put some of this on. You're like...
Yeah, it's going to be really cheesy.
that's
But we
good.
like the cheese.
Yeah, that's good. And
Awesome.
then we don't have any tin foil, so we're going to use the cookie pan. We're going to use this as a cover to put it in
It's
the
a
oven.
magic hack.
Is it ready?
It's ready. We're ready to go.
Okay. You open that oven up for me, and
I
I'll
will
toss her
open
in.
this oven. You ready? Here we
Yeah,
go.
good. We go. Oven 350. And we'll just keep checking in on it.
And it should cook about, I don't know, 40 minutes or so.
40 minutes?
40 minutes. That's what it takes. So we'll be enjoying it at the end of the show. But great segment. Love being in the kitchen. Mark did not throw anything at me like he did the very first
not
time.
over yet.
Well, stay tuned. We'll be back with more on Good Morning Vail right after this.
Morning Vail.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
My name is Tyler Alvarez. I work here at Sweet Basil in Vail. I'm a bartender here. I originally came to Vail to snowboard. I slept on my sister and my cousin's couch for what was supposed to be a week, turned into 2 months, and then I found my own spot, and then kind of made friends and worked different places in the valley and kind of just fell in love with it more and more every single day, and ended up finding my way to Sweet Basil through some friends who worked here and all the great things that I heard about it. And yeah, I've been here for 4 years now. It's hard to wake up in Vail and be upset when you look outside. It's just beautiful. My favorite part about working at Sweet Basil is definitely that I could be proud about everything that we're putting out, whether it's food, drinks. We also get to be really creative here. The bartenders, the whole team here, we workshop our menus every season, so we'll start with a spirit or an ingredient, and then we get to be really creative and make a whole project of it. And then when we get the final product, it's a drink that we're all really proud of for the whole menu, and that's super fun, just being able to be creative and work with new things. And the most fun cocktails to make, though, are definitely the ones that we get to create from scratch. When people take a sip and say, oh my God, this is delicious, or they just love it. And that's probably the most fun for me, the creativity behind it and making unique cocktails. that for me, that would be the most fun drink to make. Just the one that you start from scratch and then people are excited about. I'm Tyler. I live and work in Vail. Come see me at Sweet Basil.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I'm Gretchen Pleshaw. We are at Birds of Prey, Beaver Creek. I don't think these two really need much of an introduction, but Vail Valley Foundation, we have Dave and Greg. How are you guys doing this morning?
Excellent, Gretchen. It's a beautiful day for a downhill.
It is. I know we were saying the visibility isn't going to be bad. It's good. This is like kind of the perfect moment.
It's good enough. We feel our Beaver Creek Mountain Operations, our talent crew, the course crew has done an exceptional job with the course. Yeah. And if anyone can pull off a World Cup race in weather, it's us.
100%.
And the snow's light, which is a good thing.
And Greg, I've known you, dear friend, for a really long time. How are you doing?
Quite some time. I'm doing great. Thank you.
And what is your what is kind of your title here?
I'm Senior Director of Sponsorship Sales. Dave's the boss man, and then there's me and Kate and Jessica.
I love that. The boss man over here, Dave. So we wanted to talk a little bit, go back a little bit old school, Birds of Prey. Now, how and when did all of this start? Birds of Prey is a world-renowned, world-class event. Give us a little bit background on Birds of Prey.
Yeah, so we're with the Vail Valley Foundation. We own and operate the Birds of Prey along with the Villar Center, the Gerald Ford Amphitheater, GoPro Mountain Games, Youth Power 365. We've been running the Birds of Prey for 25 plus years here in Beaver Creek. It is the annual men's alpine stop on the FIS World Cup Tour. And it is a consistent stop year in, year out. And I may be biased, but we feel it is the greatest course and the greatest World Cup event in the world.
I have heard other athletes say the same thing, so I don't think you're biased. I think this is a true story. What is your favorite part of Birds of Prey? I know it's a loaded question because there is amazing music, the vibe, the skiing, obviously. What is like kind of your favorite moment of Birds of Prey? What do you look forward to the most?
It's more of a back-end answer, but I'd say it's the people is my answer, and it's because it takes an army to pull this off. Beaver Creek, Vail Resorts, the U.S. Ski Team, U.S. Forest Service, Ski and Snowboard Club Vail, 700 volunteers.
700 volunteers. I never knew that. Okay.
We have 1,000 people working this event, and it's just an unbelievable crew. Now, set that aside, the racing is unbelievable. We got the best male ski racers in the world here. We're going to be, the top 10 are going to be in Beaver Creek Village today at 6 p.m. for a bib draw. So if you want to see the top ski racing athletes in the world, 6 p.m., Beaver Creek Village at the Stranahan stage.
And they're doing a signing as well earlier.
Yeah, we've got a ton of festivities. I'm happy to talk about all the fun stuff we have going on. Where would you like me to start?
No, you're good. Well, okay, before we get to that, Greg, what is your favorite part of Birds of Prey? I know you're super into music, as is this one over here to my left, Dave, but what are you really stoked about this year?
Along the lines of what Dave said, it's the people and bringing it all together. I would say the journey and the destination are equally important. So the journey of pulling it all together and seeing what everybody's capable of doing here is insane. I've worked events for 30 years now, and you just don't see anything like it.
Well, I have to say, I came up here, and you guys were all smiling. You looked happy. It's early. It's a little cold, and you look like you're having a good time, so that says a lot.
We're shoveling snow at 7 a.m. to get ready. Yeah, where else? There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Who are you the most stoked to watch today?
River.
I kind of knew that.
Yeah, I mean, hometown boy. Let's go. Team, U.S. Ski Team. Anyone on the U.S. Ski Team we're rooting for. So we're hoping the boys can pull off some serious racing today.
So, Dave, what number is this for you as far as, Birds of Prey?
Yeah, so I've been with the VVF for 15 years. This is probably number 15 for me. Wow. So, yeah.
That's crazy. That's awesome. Have you seen any changes year to year? Is it a little bit different, obviously, every year? But what is one of the most memorable years that sticks out in your mind to you?
I mean, for me, it was the 2015 World Championships, which is a little different than Birds of Prey. It was our February 2-week event, men and women, but one of the most iconic, World Championship events there's ever been. So that for me, but every year this thing just gets better. We're really pushing not only the ski racing but the festival component of this. It's the start of winter in Beaver Creek. Mother Nature's showing us that winter's here. We've got live music, we've got fireworks, we've got the Pump House Bar, we've got the Valar Center with ski films and Grateful Shred tomorrow night, which is an unbelievable Grateful Dead cover band. Tickets are still available for that one.
I'm going to the film tonight, just a little. I'm excited.
Yeah, TGR tonight, 2 screenings at 4 and 7 at the Valar Center. And we've got an unbelievable variety of sponsor activations in Beaver Creek Village, from our alcohol sponsors to our ski sponsors to our gear sponsors. If you need Birds of Prey swag, there's multiple brands that'll be selling it in the village. The ice rink is going to go off with music and entertainment, and then tomorrow's Beers of Prey.
That is a big one for many of my friends. They love coming in for that especially. But, you know, I really love this, and I tell this story quite often. When I first moved to Vail, I was sitting next to a couple of my first Birds of Prey, and all these people were talking in different languages, and it really hit for a moment. It sounds simplistic, kind of silly, but you know what I'm saying. It hit me, oh my gosh, this is a world-class event right in my backyard. I live in Edwards, you know what I'm saying, and it's right here.
It puts Beaver Creek on a global stage in an unbelievable way. And again, testament to the crew, to the various teams that are working on it. But yeah, it shines a really bright light on not just Beaver Creek, but the Valley.
Yes, Greg, how are you doing over here, my friend?
Doing great. I'm excited for everything today and for the whole weekend. You have to see it. Celsius Energy built an entire chalet on the ice rink, right next to the ice rink.
What?
For their sponsor activation. It's insane. They also brought us Yoke Lore, an amazing artist playing today from 4 to 5:45 p.m.
Okay.
It's going to be nuts. We have DJs, we have other bands all weekend. Just so much fun. Come on out and join us. Let's get winter started. Let's go.
Let's go. Well, and that's what I like to say. It's friends, it's family, there's food, there's festivities, there's obviously amazing racing, but it is really a family-friendly event, and it's so much fun. So I'm pretty stoked about it.
Yeah, pack the kids up, and more on Yoke Lore at 4 p.m. today. If you liked camp or Mount Joy at the amphitheater, so I oversee the amphitheater.
I saw both.
I'm deeply involved in the music programming, not just in the Valley, but at the amp. Yoke Lore will bring a vibe of a Goth Babe, Hippocampus, Mount Joy camp. So if you like that type of music, it's banjo-driven folk pop. 4 p.m. today, and I mentioned Grateful Shred again. You know, we've had such success with Bobby, Phil and Friends, J-Rad in the Valley. Grateful Shred is one of the greatest Dead tribute bands out there right now. Tickets are still available for tomorrow night, 7 p.m. at the Valar Center. So we've got a ton of entertainment going on, in addition to unbelievable ski racing each day.
I feel like tonight I'm going to go to bed at 7 p.m. to be able to do all the festivities, all the activities. Thank you guys so much for doing what you do, and I am stoked. We're here in Beaver Creek, Birds of Prey. Keep it right here because we have more Good Morning Vail and one more thing to come.
Can I say one more thing? For anyone watching, bcworldcup.com for all of your Birds of Prey information. Schedules, information, you name it, bcworldcup.com.
bcworldcup.com. Now keep it here. We have more Good Morning Vail to come.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tv8vail.com y nuestra página de Facebook TV8 Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com, because there's always more for you on 92.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tv8vail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Experience the magic of the season like never before with the Leadville Railroad on our Holiday Express. Gather the family for an enchanting journey filled with dazzling displays of twinkling lights and festive decorations. Create cherished memories that will last a lifetime on this unforgettable train adventure that captures the spirit of the holidays. Booking information at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Beaver Creek Birds of Prey. I am dancing. I'm loving the snow, loving all of this. Now we have a toss back to look at sun and ski sports. Let's check it out.
It's time to get your skis in shape or your snowboard in shape for the ski season, and the best way to do that is to get it tuned. And so we're standing here at Sun and Ski Sports, where you can bring all of your equipment to be nice and taken care of, and we're standing here with ski expert Lauren. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, good morning, guys. So we're here to talk about our awesome ski tune and snowboard tune service shop. So what do you think?
I think it's really exciting. I think now that the ski season is officially here, it's important that people get that gear out of storage. They bring it here, they get it nice and dialed in for the upcoming season. Whether you've changed your boots, whether you maybe have a small core shot in your skis like I do from last year and you haven't filled it yet, now's the time to get that taken care of.
Yeah, so we're still early season, but there are so many services our tech shop has to offer for you guys. And like you said, you have a core shot, let our experts look at them and we will take a peek at those skis or your snowboard, or if your boots need adjusting or remounting to your bindings, we can do all of the above. So I think that's the beauty of our tech shop here, is these guys pay a lot of attention to what they're doing and cater to you, right? Like, we look at those edges and your top sheets and all the bits and pieces in between. So yeah, it's well worth bringing it in and having somebody look at it and give you an honest opinion before you get out on your skis for the season. And your first run down, not a great run. So bring them in early season and get them tuned.
I think it's really important, especially if you're someone like me who has left that core shot sitting through the summer, which is not even the ideal way to take care of your skis. But I do love the fact that you guys will pay such good attention, because it is important that people understand the technology that's in the base of a ski or snowboard is basically what you have on your face. It's a porous base, which means that you want to take really good care of it throughout the winter season, so it holds up really nicely throughout the winter season.
Sure, I mean, absolutely. And we want you to get down the mountain safely and have a great time doing that. So bring those skis in, and our techs, we offer tons of different ski packages. So should we talk about those?
Yes, let's talk about all of the options so you know what you're getting done on your skis or your board is important.
Yeah, so we offer different ski packages as far as tune services go, as well as for snowboards. Price points vary depending on obviously what you need done. We'll give you up close on what our price packages are, but we also have a really awesome program, and it's called the Peak Perks program. So when you sign up with Peak Perks, you get 20% off of your ski tune services, which is wonderful. I mean, who doesn't love a good discount?
I was just going to say, sometimes if you're an avid skier, you're spending a lot of days out there on the slopes. You're getting your gear tuned quite frequently.
I would hope so, yes.
Right.
I would really hope you're coming in often, you know, if you're an avid skier, and taking care of your gear, because that's what makes it last.
Right, and another big thing that people don't understand is the temperature of the snow changes. When the temperature of the snow changes, you need to change the kind of wax that you're using so that you're getting less friction on the snow based on what's on the bottom of your ski or or snowboard. And so to have that peak perk where you can get 20% off and save a little bit of money on continually waxing and keeping up with the trends of the snow is so important.
Yes, I mean, absolutely. If you can't do it at home, bring it into us. We'll take care of it for you, especially early season. You need to take that storage wax off.
Right. Especially take that storage wax off before you get out there. So let's talk about some of the great packages that you do offer, because you have a variety of tunes.
Tons of different tunes that we can do. So ski packages, we rate them on a 1 to 5 scale basically, but if there's any, as far as our price point goes, but if there's anything extra that you need to have done, we'll take care of you for it. So we've got tunes, so your basic, edge and wax. Bring it in. Quick, easy peasy, we'll get that back on the mountain for you. If you need some more serious work done, P-Tex or anything like that, then give us a little time and we'll take care of you. But we can absolutely, our tune shop back here, these guys are awesome. They
And you
really
guys
know
have
what they're talking about.
a state-of-the-art winter steiger
We have a
machine,
beautiful
which
winter
if
steiger
you're
machine.
if you're a ski nerd, like clearly we are, then you know that this machine is mesmerizing.
The Mercury is beautiful, yeah. But also outside of that too, my guys all do mountain preps too. So you buy a pair of skis from us and you don't have your bindings, great, we'll get those mounted for you. If you just need an adjust, awesome, we'll test them on the test machine, make sure they're safe for you to go, your DIN setting's correct to your boot length, and yeah, these guys are wonderful, so I love our shop.
Well, and it's really important that you get this done, and especially if you're someone at home who has growing kids, maybe they outgrew their boots last year, make sure that you come in and you get those skis adjusted, because there is nothing worse than a double ejection anywhere on the mountain.
Well, yeah, and that's just a safety thing too, right? I don't want to fly out of my skis, so bring them in, we can run them across our test machine, and these guys will get you taken care of. But definitely sign up for the Peaks Perk program. It's a wonderful benefit.
And it helps a lot. So if people are interested in signing up for the Peaks Perks, what's the way for them to do so?
So essentially when they come in to purchase anything at the register, our cashiers will collect their phone number and email and your name.
It's that simple.
That easy, yeah. And then you'll get some sweet coupons maybe.
It's that simple, and then of course you'll be updated when all of the great things maybe go on sale,
right,
and
like
all of the fun
all
stuff
of our
happens.
gift giving and our early Black Friday sales that are going on.
All of it is incredible. Now, something else that you guys do offer right now is ski boot fitting. So if you're someone who maybe you ran around barefoot all summer, your feet have shifted a little bit, you're going to go put your foot in that ski boot, you're going to realize that maybe you have some pressure points. You want to get those worked out. You guys are the place to come for that as well.
We can definitely do boot fitting, yes. And same thing, if you buy boots with us, we will go above and beyond to get those boots fitted for you and make sure, that all those points are taken care of. There's a lot of different pieces to it, but yeah, our guys in the ski department, we have all the technology, we can heat mold and throw them on the heat stacks and open that liner up a little bit for you, but yeah, these guys will get you taken care of. But that's what we're here for. I love boot fitting. It's like, all right, ski once, tell me where it hurts. How can we fix that for you? Yes, because ski boots are special.
They definitely are special. That's a very polite way to
They are,
put.
but that's the beauty of us having those services for you is we want to make you happy on the mountain and we want to have you comfortable and enjoy your time skiing. So
It's important that you work out all of these little details, from making sure that your bases are taken care of to making sure that your soles of your feet are taken care of in your ski boot, because those are all of your major contact points for being on the snow. So it's important that people have those dialed in.
yeah, absolutely. Going into new season, look at your heels and toes on your boots. Do those need to be replaced or things like that? But we also offer some really cool insoles too. We have this fabulous new machine that will actually measure all of your pressure points. So I want you guys to dial into that later for me so we can check it out for gift giving.
Perfect. Well, make sure that you come to Sun and Ski Sports. Now, where are you guys located and what are your hours of operation if people need to get in here and get their skis worked on?
So our location, very important. We are at the base of Beaver Creek, right across from City Market in Avon, so super easy to get to. And then our hours of operation in the winter, so we like to be ready before the mountain opens and here late after the chair closes. So we are Thursday through Sunday, 8 to 8, and then Friday, Saturday, 8 to 9.
Thank you so much for all this great information, giving us a look at what you guys do here at Sun and Ski Sports, how you help everyone get nice and geared up to hit the slopes.
You are so welcome. I'm glad you guys could join us today, and we hope to see you in the store and see what we can do to take care of you for the winter season.
Make sure that if you need any gear to get geared up for the winter season, you come into Sun and Ski Sports. They've got everything you could possibly imagine, and they'll help you get that gear nice and in shape to be perfect on the mountain. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Beaver Creek, we're at Birds of Prey. Hopefully you are tuned in. It's going to be an awesome day. Let's take a look at that weather here at Birds of Prey. Today, 8 a.m., 26 degrees and snow, high of 34 degrees. So it's going to be an awesome day if the snow stays like this to watch Beaver Creek, Birds of Prey all day today. 8 a.m., 26 degrees and cloudy, noon 29 and cloudy, and then 4 p.m. 28 and 8 p.m. 24 degrees and snow showers. So gorgeous day. Get on out there, hit up Birds of Prey here at Beaver Creek. Tonight, a low of 13 degrees and 80% chance of snow. So go ski, go shred it up, and definitely come by Birds of Prey here at Beaver Creek. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. Saturday, 27 and snow showers. Sunday, 34 snow showers. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we are going to see that sun back again. Well, I am here at Birds of Prey. I'm loving every minute. We have a Robbie Whittle interviewing a very amazing human being. I love you. How, Rachel?
Hi, it's good to see everybody. Good morning. We're here at Birds of Prey and it's snowing, so thrilled to be here.
Are you thrilled to be kind of relieved from walking up that heavy staircase a second ago?
Yes, if you are coming and you're not skiing in, there's a huge staircase to be prepared for. I am winded, but caught my breath.
To everyone out there, I hope you've been keeping up with your cardio because it is brutal. So Rachel, what do we have to look forward to today?
Today there's so much fun. It's a downhill race starting at 10:45 and tons of activities in the village, both during and post race. So we've got a watch party in the village at 10:45 as well. And then one of my favorite things that I'm looking forward to is Yokelore is playing in the village from 4 to 5:45. And then we got a public bib draw, which is going to be really fun. I heard Beaver Creek cookies are involved, and I'm always in for Beaver Creek cookies.
Oh, I'm always in for the cookies too. Kind of describe that. You got my attention with bib draw. What does that bib look like?
So as part of the ski racing culture, there's a draw for the top athletes to determine their race order. And so they'll be pulling a cookie out and it'll have a number on it that will tell them when they're racing tomorrow.
It's funny because you come to Beaver Creek, it kind of feels like everything kind of starts and ends with a cookie.
As it should. Everything should start and end with a cookie at Beaver Creek. That should be your expectation.
And Birds of Prey, you know, you're obviously close with this resort. You work for the resort communications manager. What does this event, Birds of Prey, do for Beaver Creek?
I mean, it's incredible. It showcases Beaver Creek on a world stage, right? We have most of Europe watching, huge ski racing fans over there. And then, of course, we get to showcase our incredible course. We are pretty amazing for downhill and speed racing, so thrilled to showcase our course and all of the hard work that the volunteers and our staff has done to put this race on, whether it's on the course or in the finish arena, our food and beverage teams in the village, transportation. It truly takes a village to put this event on. We're so lucky to have the Vail Valley Foundation and US Ski Team as partners, and we're just looking forward to an amazing weekend to come.
And I was actually out here Tuesday. I was just telling you off camera. We caught a gondola with some of the Italian competitors. They were mentioning like speeds of around like 90 miles an hour or something like that, right?
Yeah, I mean, it is incredible the speeds they go. I have never experienced in my life, thank God, on skis. But yeah, they go incredible feats. Jumping, like undulation. It is amazing what these athletes do. And we're so thrilled to welcome them to Beaver Creek.
So you're saying you've never clocked in 90 miles an hour on the skis?
Are you shocked? Are you shocked?
I mean, after the stairs, maybe not, but there's still time. You still got time.
Never living the stairs down.
Not with me, you're not. But, you know, what makes Birds of Prey so special?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Like you mentioned, those athletes that you rode with, they are ranking this course as one of the most challenging and incredible on the circuit every year. We're so proud of that. It's an amazing surface, and the number of people that bring it together, I'm just so proud to be a part of that team.
Okay, and say hypothetically, your first guy, like year, you know, it's your first time at Birds of Prey. I'm not saying it's my first year. It is. But where can I find out, you know, all the events and stuff happening?
Absolutely. There's so much going on. I'm glad you asked, Robbie. BCWorldCup.com has the full schedule of events, everything you don't want to miss. Like I mentioned today, we've got tons going on in the village. We've got athlete signings. We've got tons of live music, and then that bib draw and fireworks to cap it all off. So BCWorldCup.com has the full event schedule.
And I know that this is roughly your third year or so of Birds of Prey. How have you kind of just fallen in love with this event at Beaver Creek over the years?
Oh my gosh, the atmosphere is incredible. These stands behind us will be filled to the brim with cowbells and people waving flags. The athletes are so reachable. They're right here with us. And so it's an amazing opportunity and something you really don't get in the U.S. You know, this is one of the very few speed races in the U.S.
Okay, well, I mean, obviously I got up here, you got up here, but to the viewer right here, how do you get up to the base of Birds of Prey?
Okay, so those stairs we were talking about, you're going to take the bus from the Covered Bridge parking lot up to Red Tail Arena is what we call it here, and then you'll take the stairs up to this space that we're standing in right now. Brand new, breaking news, we are opening Red Tail Trail as well from 10 to 1. You can ski in and then take Birds of Prey Express lift out. So it's going to be a great time. So glad to have ski in, ski out access to the races. And it's going to be so fun.
And, you know, speaking of fun, we got some snow last night. How's that kind of helped out the resort so far?
Yeah, we've got a big storm coming through. We'll be watching it, you know. Unfortunately, a big storm on a World Cup race course, not the best, but like I talked about, our teams are so ready to tackle it all. We got 3 inches last night, which is a nice little bit of fresh powder. We opened Red Buffalo Park this week, so go out and get some turns, and as the storm progresses, we'll see what more terrain we can open. It all helps.
Yeah, and it's funny, when you say big storm, you know, being from the south, I think, oh, a bunch of loud, heavy rain and thunder. Out here, it's different, and I'm sure Washington, you kind of felt the same way as me. But I get excited for these storms now. What about you?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for the storms. It brings, I mean, it's not peaceful here right now, but that piece of the snow falling last night as I was going to bed, it's beautiful. I couldn't ask for anything better, and on any given day, snow is what you want at a ski resort, so.
For sure. Snow is what I want at a ski resort as well, just to throw my 2 cents in there. Well, Rachel, you got anything you want to add today?
Oh, one last thing. Epic Pass goes off sale on December 3rd, so make sure you lock in your Epic Pass if you haven't already. December 3rd is the final chance to buy. Go to epicpass.com.
And that's Sunday, y'all, so be ready. Well, Rachel, always a pleasure. Thanks for joining me today.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. More to come up. Stay with us.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Ben Belgrad, and I'm the owner of Drinking Vessels here at Bat Country Studios in Minturn. And I've been in the Valley for 7 years. I moved to the Valley because a friend helped me to get my vision off the ground, building my glass studio here, and being so close to snowboarding. So here at the studio, we're acting as a broker for 50 to 100 artists from around the country. We also offer glassblowing classes, and we bring many artists from around the country here to be able to work and create art collaboratively and be so close to skiing and all the activities we have here in the Valley. Here at Drinking Vessels, we specialize in handmade glass drinkware from artists around the country and around the world. Some of these are produced as more of an item you could get in sets and kind of get different color options as time goes on. And some of these are completely one of a kind and really high-end art that's unlike anything people have seen before. While I'm an artist myself here at the studio, I'm representing between 50 and 100 other artists from around the country. And most of these artists are able to spend most of their time working on their art while we help handle their marketing and their sales and the distribution and representation, allowing them more time to focus on their art. That's really my privilege in running this business, is creating that support and providing that platform for this big group of artists that are part of a movement that's very important to me.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wildcrafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your three favorite mountain towns, Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
It's Friday, December 1st, 25-day countdown to Christmas. I don't know about you, but I love watching the Hallmark countdown of all of their Christmas movies. But I'm your host, Kimberly Perot. Joining me out in the field today covering the most exciting event at Beaver Creek to kick off the season is Gretchen Pleshaw and Robbie Whittle. They are at the Birds of Prey, talking all things Birds of Prey, giving us the weather update, the course update, and so much more. We'll be looking at the course, plus we'll be looking at the expansion of McCoy Park, the latest terrain at Beaver Creek. We'll be doing a lot more, plus Eagle Valley Library District. It's Friday, so they're here in studio. I'm your host, Kimberly Perot. Hour 2 of Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies.
We're at the top of our second hour here, so let's take a look at today's weather report. As you can see, snow is coming down, 60% chance of snow, but I think that it's 100% chance because we've already seen it this morning. High of 34 today. It's about 26 degrees as we head into the rest of the day. Winds up to 10 miles per hour. Cloudy skies all day long. That snow will be sticking around all day, heading towards us in the afternoon. So today's hourly temperatures, it'll be 29 degrees at noon, 28. It starts getting cooler as we head into the later part of the day. 28 at 4 o'clock, snow showers all afternoon, getting into 24 degrees at 8 o'clock tonight. Heading across that I-70 corridor, Denver, 20% chance of snow, but they're seeing mostly cloud coverage there, 41 degrees. I-70 pass, I'd say if you don't have to travel to Denver, don't do it. 60% chance of snow in Vail, but I think we're seeing more than 60% chance. 34 for the high, Eagle 35 for the high there, and then Avon just about the same as it is in Vail with 34 degrees throughout the day today. Tonight, 80% chance of snow, which I think we can say that that is the obvious. Low of 13 degrees, sunset at 4:42. Winds will be west-south by, winds are coming in up to 15 miles per hour. Heading across the 5-day forecast, snow conditions all weekend long, which are great for birds of prey, but hopefully not too much so they can still see that course. We want a nice smooth course for them. Saturday, 70% chance of snow showers, high of 27, low of 14. A Sunday, 90% chance, 34 for the high and 21 for the low. Moving into Monday, those showers will taper off a bit with a 20% chance, partial cloud coverage, high of 43, low of 18, and then we're getting those warmer temps as we head into the middle of next week. Tuesday, sunshine, Wednesday, sunshine, high of 48 on Tuesday, low of 19, Wednesday, 52 degrees and 21 for the low. Heading into the best part of our weather report is the snow report. Over the last 24 hours, we've definitely seen a little bit of snow there at Beaver Creek. The season total so far is 36 inches, base depth of 21. And keep in mind those lift hours 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. But it's a gorgeous, gorgeous time to get over there, especially because of birds of prey. 8 lifts are open, 10 trails, and 4% of the terrain. So we've seen a little bit of that increase from the beginning of this week. Heading into Vail, 5 inches over the last 24 hours, just about the same over the past 2 days. 50 inches so far on this December 1st morning, base depth of 24 inches. And those lifts close a little bit earlier, so be mindful of that. Heading into the snow report and the lifts, 7 lifts are open, 36 trails are open, 12% of the terrain is open, and those lifts, they close at 3:30. But speaking of terrain, Mark gave us a course report of what the birds of prey looks like, so let's take a look.
The fastest men in the world return to the Xfinity Birds of Prey downhill. Starting at an elevation of 11,427 feet, the course drops nearly 2,500 vertical feet in just under a minute and 40 seconds. The flyaway is relatively flat until racers reach the brink, then it all falls away at the steepest part of the course. Pete's Arena requires skiers to adapt to big swinging and quick turns before hitting the fastest part of the course at nearly 90 miles per hour. But it's not all about speed. The Screech Owl jump leads the racers to the flats before the Golden Eagle jump. Then some icy and bumpy conditions greet the racers in the abyss. From there, they need to hang on through the red tail jump into the loud and cheering crowds at the finish area.
Good morning, Vail.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tvavail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
So you may have seen the course report of what is happening at Birds of Prey. Today is the first day. But if you don't want to be around the ski races and you want to enjoy some gorgeous terrain, we have a look at the expansion of McCoy Park, which is the latest terrain that has been opened at Beaver Creek. Let's take a look.
Welcome back to the show. I'm so excited because this is such a special segment, and we've got Rachel Levitsky from Beaver Creek to join us and take us on a nice little tour around McCoy Park.
Absolutely. I'm so glad to be bringing you up to McCoy Park today. 250 acres of new natural terrain. It is beautiful out there. I can't wait to experience it with you.
And we're on McCoy Park Express right now, making our way up. The sun is out. We're kind of seeing a just crazy amount of weather conditions out here today.
A little bit of everything in weather and in terrain. You got it all.
Which is the perfect combination to get out and
is.
enjoy the mountains, because then you really get to experience everything they have to offer.
You sure do. So we're up here on McCoy Park Express now. Accessing McCoy Park is through Larkspur Express, Strawberry Park Express, or Upper Beaver Creek Mountain Express. Got a mouthful of different opportunities for you to come up and access McCoy Park.
Which is incredible and so fun for everyone to come up here. And at the top, Candy Cabin.
Oof, Candy Cabin. The Swedish fish. The chocolate-covered Swedish fish. I am a big fan.
I think that maybe on the way out we'll have to stop and check out the Candy Cabin and just take a little peep inside.
It could be a reward for experiencing McCoy Park.
I mean, double the rewards here. Getting to go on all the diverse terrain, just looking out ahead of us. There's so many options for all the littles and those adults that are just learning to ski, which is super fun.
Absolutely. We've got 14 greens and 3 blue new trails out here in McCoy Park. And then there's a little bit of everything in between too. It's a serene bowl environment, so you can go in between trails a little bit, find some powder stashes. There's something for everyone. You get to choose your own adventure. So fun.
Well, Rachel, I think that maybe we should stop talking, enjoy our chairlift ride, and then hit the snow.
I think that's a great call. Beautiful snowfall the past few days. We have some awesome powder in here. We've got some great groomers in here. Come out and enjoy it for yourself.
All right, I think that we're gonna go and we're gonna take our chairlift ride nice and easy, and then we're gonna enjoy what McCoy Park has to offer.
Let's do it.
so pretty up here.
So pretty, and you can usually see the gore too. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, how incredible. You see this? Why this is your favorite? We've made our way to the top of one of the lifts here in McCoy Park, and Rachel, we're in such a beautiful spot right now.
We are. We're on the back deck of Eaton House right now, which just conjures up this serene and beautiful feeling. It's perfect right now on a cold and sunny day. It's perfect on a snowy day. You've got an inside warming room, and I can't wait for spring skiing back here.
I mean, the views from back here are so breathtaking, and you said we had panoramic views earlier, and you meant it, because what's behind is so mesmerizing, and the trees covered in all this fresh snow. It's like a breath of fresh air.
It truly is. It makes you take a deep breath. It makes you think about how beautiful this area we are is. You know, I love just spending time here. I think I might move my office out here.
Me too.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna second that motion.
They've got Wi-Fi.
Perfect. And inside there's a really cool mural that really brings to life exactly what you guys have done with McCoy Park in such a way that it's educational, but also it's inspiring.
It is. We worked with the U.S. Forest Service, the White River National Forest, to create this mural inside Eaton House. It's a QR code that you can scan and learn all about the habitats that McCoy Park provides. McCoy Park is a wildlife sanctuary in the summer, so it is closed in the summer for elk calving specifically, but it's home to so many different types of animals and creatures. We're so lucky to have it, and we hope you come learn more.
It is so incredible in the Rockies in the summer, and so I would imagine that this area is breathtaking, and the wildlife lives their best life, luckily, in this sanctuary that they get. And how incredible of Beaver Creek to pull all of that together.
Yeah, absolutely. They do live their best life, and so do we.
And so do we. I know, look at this view behind us. Our office today is terrible.
I know, right? Can't complain at all.
Can't complain at all. I think we should go inside, warm up a little bit, and then take a couple more runs. What do you think?
Let's do it. Love it.
Rachel, thank you so much for all of the fun and showing us everything McCoy Park has to offer. You weren't kidding. There's something for everyone out here.
There really is. Come choose your own adventure out here, and thanks for spending the time with me. I love getting out here, and I hope you all come and join us too.
I think that maybe we should sneak a couple more laps in without anyone knowing, because the snow is so good and it's in such a beautiful area. Make sure you come up to Beaver Creek and you enjoy all of the diverse terrain that it has to offer, and especially up here in McCoy Park, because it's the newest expansion and it's incredible.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tva.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Hello everyone, I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm
I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do.
So even though you work for some good deals, too good to miss on flash deals. Now check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Good morning, Vail.
Now we'll just do this for right now. What do you think in 30 seconds? 30. No, what do you, total? 30? Birds of Prey, and how did you think the set looked, Gretchen?
I love it. The hype is real, the stoke is real. Loving this warm bus right now. It's kind of nice to get a moment, but I am ready. I'm ready for all things Birds of Prey.
Oh, it's hot, it's humid in this bus, but we're loving every minute of it because we're getting a chance to get warm again. Here's some interesting stuff about protein waffles.
That's right, it's Friday. I am in the kitchen. This is gonna be an adventure. I don't know about you, but growing up, I loved having waffles for breakfast. And especially now, I like having things that are a little bit homemade, and I'm always looking at ways to make it a little bit more nutritious and delicious. Not to have some fun with those words there, but I'm going to show us how to make protein waffles. One of my favorite things that inspired this is this little waffle maker. It basically makes a waffle the size of an Eggo, which you probably had when you were a kid if you are my age, or still now. But anyways, we're gonna get started. It's a simple recipe. You put it all into one blender, you blend it for about 30 seconds, and then you get to cook it. So I'm gonna plug in my waffle maker while we get started here. Now, I love to start this recipe with all of my wet ingredients so that it blends the dry ingredients on the top. We'll start with the first thing that we do. Naturally, eggs. First source of protein. You pour 1 egg, which I absolutely love using eggs in everything that I make. We've got 3 tablespoons of egg whites, which equivalates to about, 1 egg white, 1 large egg white. So pour that in there. And the best part about this recipe is it literally takes maybe 5 to 10 minutes in total, from cooking to assembling all of the ingredients. Now, another great source of protein that's in it, Greek yogurt. So we have about 1/4 of a cup, actually about 1/2 of a cup of Greek yogurt. So we're just gonna spoon all of that in here into the blender. Now, one of the fun things about this recipe, I'm a really, I don't mind using protein powder, but I don't like how it tastes. If you find it in a recipe, you can taste the protein powder unless it's like in a smoothie, you don't normally get to taste it. But this recipe, actually, you can't really taste it, which I love. So we did all of our wet ingredients. We've got 1 egg white, 1 whole egg. You've got the 1/2 a cup of Greek yogurt. So lots of protein right now. Now, protein powder, depending on what kind of protein powder you buy, I would go just by what it says to use as your daily serving. So for this one, it calls for 2 scoops. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my 2 scoops out. As you can see, you just kind of smooth it on the side so it's nice and flat. Dump it in the blender there. We'll do 1 more scoop here. And these are the dry ingredients. They will blend really nicely with those wet ingredients that you've put into the blender here. Okay, we've got our 2 scoops there. And then to give it a little bit more base, we're definitely looking for a good hearty breakfast, especially as we're heading into ski season. Mark talked about getting out there, getting in shape. This is a great recipe to kind of fuel you throughout the day as you get overall about 35 grams of protein in this recipe. So that's huge. You dump those oats in. You put about 1/2 a cup of oats as well. So equal oats to equal Greek yogurt. It's an easy way to remember it. And then don't forget baking powder. There's some of that in there as well. With your baking powder, you're going to do 1/2 a teaspoon. So simple, just grab a teaspoon. If you're not big on baking measurements, all you have to do is grab a measuring spoon, piece of cake, throw it on in there. All right, we've got just a little bit left. And then this recipe calls for 1/2 a teaspoon of vanilla. Growing up, I was told that you always double the vanilla, and I have to say I do it here too. So I do about 2 half teaspoons or 1 full teaspoon. Right now we're just gonna keep it simple. We're gonna do about 2 of these in here. And if it spills over, who cares? There we go. You've got about 1 full teaspoon of vanilla powder in there. And then, easy, put the lid on your blender. All you have to do is turn it on, blend it for about 30 seconds. So here we go. It's gonna get a little loud in here. All right, looking great. I like to stop it, kind of check the consistency. If it's a little bit thicker, which I like mine a little more on the, I guess you could say, liquidy side, I just pour a little bit of almond milk, but you can use your liquid of choice, whether it's water or almond milk. I prefer that because it's just a little lighter. And just to taste, I add a little extra into the blender, and then we just get it going. Blend it a little bit longer. All right, looking good. Okay, take the top off. There's a little bit excess left over there, but if you can see it, just looking great. Now, one important thing when you're using your waffle maker, don't forget to spray it with some cooking spray. Anything matte is fine. Right now I've got a little bit of olive oil spray, so you don't even taste it. It just keeps it from sticking. This recipe makes about 5 mini waffles, so in total you're getting about 35 grams. You could just pour it here. You want to make sure that you're just covering just the top of the bottom because it does rise while it's cooking. So we want to make sure that we're not, not overfilling it, but just spread it out, get it nice and flat, let it cook there. All right, we're just going to let it cook. All right, our waffle's looking great. I'd say you kind of monitor it, check it. It takes about anywhere from 4 to 6 minutes, depending on your level of crispiness. If you like it extra crispy, make sure that you are leaving it in there a little bit longer. But while it's cooking, I want to show you what the actual product looks like. This is so delicious. I love eating these after the show. I pop them in the fridge or the freezer, grab one out, stick it in the toaster. Absolutely delicious. Right now, I've got the waffle looking great here. One of my favorite things that I like to make because I'm into the make your own food. I've got honey cinnamon butter dollops that I made from scratch. Super simple. Maybe next time I'll show you how to do it. All you do is you melt your butter to about room temperature, add your cinnamon and your honey to taste. I just threw it here on the waffle. Drizzle a little organic maple syrup because yes, I like real maple syrup. I grew up on the East Coast. Anything else, it doesn't count if it's not real maple syrup, especially from Vermont. Well, let's give it a shot. While we're waiting for these to cook, it's gonna have a nice taste. Cut right into it. Gonna spread that butter around. Absolutely delicious. Not a huge ton of butter fan, but here we go. Just gonna taste it. I'm ready to go. Breakfast delicious. Looking great. We've got just a couple more minutes till it's done, but really super simple recipe. If you're interested, ping the Facebook, shoot us a message. We would love to interact and share this recipe with you. I would. It's one of my favorite breakfast recipes. Easy to do, very delicious. So a great way to start the weekend. We'll be right back with more on Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wild-crafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome inside the doors of Eyepieces here at Beaver Creek. I got my buddy Dave Larson here, the store manager, and you've laid out some interesting stuff in front of us here. Do you want to kind of go down the aisle and explain what we got here first?
Yeah, absolutely. We can start right here. You know, I mean, today's a great day for it. It's a little bit snowy, so we have a prescription insert. This is the insert. We put your prescription in here with an anti-fog lens, and then this fits just virtually right into any goggle, and just pop it in, and then you have a prescription goggle. So that's really key for people that can't wear contacts, or have trouble with that, or just need to be able to see while they're skiing. So we do a lot of those, and all we need is your prescription. Just bring it down. Moving to the right here, we have this is a Makita. This is all handmade in Berlin, Germany, out of surgical grade stainless steel. There's no screws or pins that hold it together. They actually won Design of the Year award for that design, and they're extremely light, extremely flexible. Always go back to their original shape. They have a nice polarized lenses. Polarized Pro is the name of that lens, so enhances color, contrast, and just gives a great view out there on the snow.
Just something real quick. I've kind of have this bad habit of sitting on my glasses, so I feel like this may come in handy for me. I feel like if I sit on those, I'm probably not broken, walking away with a broken frame.
No, you sit on those, pick them right up, open them up, put them right on your face.
Easy enough, just like that.
Easy enough,
right?
Yeah, exactly. And this here we have, this is an Italian company called Cast. It's a helmet visor combo. And what's really cool about this one is it comes with a photochromatic lens. So this will darken on sunny days, nice bluebird day. This will get nice and dark. And it also comes in with built-in audio. So it syncs right to Bluetooth right to your phone. You can take a phone call. You can listen to music. It's got the carbon fiber on the top and vented, of course. So that's a really cool one. It's all merino wool on the inside, so very comfortable, very cool, sleek design from Cask. Yep. Moving on here to, this is Jacques Marie Mage. This is exclusive at Eyepieces, all 7 of our locations. All handmade. He does numbered pieces, so he'll make anywhere from 100 frames to 500 frames, number them, and then stop and never make them again. Wow. So you really get a nice, unique piece of, art, really.
Sounds like you got to get them while they still last, though, right?
Yeah, exactly. If you see it, you better buy it, because once it's gone, it's gone. Yeah, wow. So that's a cool one from Jacques Marie Mage, or JMM.
We got another cool one here, too. We were talking about this earlier, built-in croquis.
That's what you're seeing. hang around your neck. You know, everybody puts their glasses down with lunch or something, walk off with them, and they're gone, right? So you can just hang it right around your neck, or you can take it right off. This is from Varney. What's cool about this one is it has these side shields too, which are removable, but what's cool about the side shields here too is the side shields are polarized. So you get complete protection all the way around, no sun getting in and out of that frame there. And then it's all removable too. So that's a really cool piece from Varney.
Yeah, it's interesting just to look at too. You know, the different colors there, the different attachments. I love it, but I kind of want to go back down here. You know, you have that insert here in the goggles. Is there a way you can get maybe some prescription services here with eyepieces?
Absolutely. We do exams in our Edwards location and in our Vail location. Or if you have a prescription, you just bring it in. Or a lot of the time, if you don't have your prescription, we'll do all the legwork. We'll call your optometrist. We'll have them fax over the prescription or email it to us, and we'll take it from there, take the measurements. And a lot of the times we can have them next day.
Okay. And, you know, with Birds of Prey here, I'm expecting y'all to probably get a little more foot traffic maybe through the store. But what other locations do you have in the area?
So, yeah, we have 4 in Vail, one up by Gondola 1, across from Solaris, one in Lion's Head. There's one at the Sun and Up. We have this one in Beaver Creek, one in Edwards, one in the Roaring Fork Valley, Willett, and one in Snowmass. Okay. So those are all the locations. And, yeah, I mean, wherever you are, just stop by an Eyepieces and check out the cool product.
Awesome. And as we talked about a second ago, Birds of Prey, do you guys plan on getting involved in any way with the competition happening just yonder up on the mountain?
Yeah, we're stoked with Birds of Prey. We're teaming up with Evil Eye, one of the sponsors, and that's these glasses right here. Very sport-oriented. Not a lot of people like to wear goggles. You know, they would like an alternative like sunglasses or something that still covers the face, keeps out the wind and snow, and Evil Eye is a great option. So we will have a booth with them out there. Stop into the store. We're going to be doing a little après, you know, serving some hors d'oeuvres and some drinks here later this afternoon. So just swing by and check out the product. And, yeah, we're stoked to get the winter started for Birds of Prey.
Awesome. And to all our viewers watching right now, when can you come by to the store here and check out some of the amazing products y'all offer?
We are now 9 to 9 daily, so 7 days a week. Just pop in, and, yeah, we're happy to help you.
Awesome, Dave. Well, I appreciate you. Anything you want to add?
Well, let's see how Birds of Prey goes, and I'm stoked on it, and, yeah, let's get this winter started.
Awesome. I'm right there with you, man. Let's get this winter started. More to come on TV8, so don't go away.
Hi friends, welcome to Vail Vibes. Avisha Scarborough here. Now, whether you're a shredder or you're a cruiser, it's not about how fast you get down the mountain. It's about what you do afterwards to celebrate. I got a chance to hit the town and check out what Vail has to offer when it comes to our beloved tradition of après ski. Take a look.
It's arguably as much a part of the ski experience as skiing itself. That special time right after the ski lift stops running until right about dinner time.
We all call it après, and really it's an opportunity to celebrate with each other. So, you know, after you've had a day on the mountain, everyone comes together, cocktails, live music, food. Really, it's all about the vibe.
Oh, we know about the vibe. And so does the Four Seasons Remedy Bar.
What we do here at the Remedy very well is we take the classic cocktails and we create them to perfection.
Here, the bartender Maggie is making a couple of her most popular classics.
We, in my opinion, make one of the best old fashions in the village. Our secret is that we use a demerara syrup, which is kind of it's an unfiltered turbinado sugar, so it's kind of like has a more rich flavor as opposed to simple syrup, which kind of waters down the cocktail. People love old fashions in the winter because the whiskey really just warms you up and it makes you feel like nice and buzzed and ready to have a good time in the après season. And then espresso martinis with that caffeine, it gives you a buzz, but it also gives you energy. So if you had a long day of skiing or snowboarding, it'll kind of re-energize you.
And as far as food goes?
The tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwich, which is my #1 go-to during season, that's a very popular menu item. The Remedy Burger is also a go-to. And this season, we're actually going to be rolling out several new menu items. The veal schnitzel is really at the top of my list right now.
And the Four Seasons has what many people call the world's most decadent hot chocolate.
It's our world famous au chocolat.
With a giant house-made marshmallow and a chocolate twill, the hot chocolate is as satisfying to watch as it is to drink. Jonathan says what makes the Four Seasons experience so special is all the attention to detail.
What we really focus on are the little touches. So the things that you're not necessarily going to notice, but then after you depart, you're probably going to remember them, right?
Right. It's all been pretty hard to forget. So come for the skiing and stay for the skiing. But afterwards, treat yourself to some delicious après goodness. For TV8 in Vail, I'm Avisha Scarborough.
Good morning, Vail.
In America's heartland, living close to the land, there's a love for the country and a pride in the brand. In America's heartland, living close to the land. In America's heartland, close to the land.
Lions Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lions Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your three favorite mountain towns, Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
It's Kimberly here with the TV8 Weather Center to talk all about the weather that's happening today, throughout the day, as well as the next 5 days. However, we're excited. It's the Birds of Prey Day 1. They've actually delayed the race. Original start time at 10:45, but it has now been postponed to 1 p.m. so that they can make it the perfect conditions for these racers as they zoom down the mountain. But let's take a look at today's forecast. As you can see, snow, 60% chance, but actually it's been snowing off and on all morning. High of 34 degrees. Currently 26 degrees out there, winds up to 10 miles per hour. So we always have a little bit of a breeze here in our valley heading into the hourly. 29 degrees at noon. Clouds are going to be covering all day long, so no sunshine peeking out for us today. Snow showers into the afternoon at 4 o'clock, 28 degrees. And then tonight, 24 degrees at 8 o'clock with additional snow showers. We're going to be seeing snow all weekend long. In Eagle, 35 degrees, 34 degrees in Vail, and 34 in Avon. I know they had that I-70 corridor closed between Eagle and Vail earlier this morning, so hopefully it gets opened up. Denver, a 20% chance of snow. Cloud coverage, a little bit of sunshine though. Always sunshiny in Denver with a high of 41 heading into tonight. 80% chance of snow. It has definitely been coming down all morning long. It's going to continue throughout the day today. Low of 13 degrees, and then winds getting a little bit more windy because of that storm coverage, up to 15 miles per hour. Heading into the 5-day forecast. Saturday and Sunday, 70% chance of snow on Saturday, 27 degrees for the high, 14 for the low. Temperatures start warming up as we move into the first full week of December. Sunday, 90% chance of snow, and then 34 for the high, 21 for the low. Partially cloudy on Monday with only a 20% chance of precipitation. 43 for the high, 18 for the low, and then Tuesday and Wednesday, that sun is back to greet us. 48 degrees and 19 for the low on Tuesday, 52 on Wednesday for the high, 21 for the low. But Gretchen and Robbie, back to you. Let's hear what's happening out there in Beaver Creek.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now we are in Beaver Creek, the gorgeous Beaver Creek for Birds of Prey, and we found and met two lovely human beings that we're stoked about meeting. We've been talking all things Birds of Prey. Can you introduce yourselves?
I'm Christy Jones. This is my very first day to volunteer, and I'm super excited.
I love that. And we have
Marcette Gordon. I've been doing this, I think, 10 or 11 at this point, so really excited to be here as well.
I love this because we have the newbie who's super amped, and we have someone that's old school that's super amped as well. The stoke never goes away. Now, let me ask you, since you've been here a couple of times, just one or two, or 10 or 11, what is your favorite part of Birds of Prey?
I just like seeing all the racers come in. I've been doing this so long that all the things, the signings that they do in the village, the ski racers walking around, they're engaging. I am blown away at how people from other countries are they're so warm and they love being here. This is one of the best race courses that most of them have skied on. And the environment and the atmosphere and the volunteers keep bringing everyone back.
I love that you said that because I tend to agree with you. You don't always think of athletes as people that are going to be in the community doing their thing, but I've seen that as well. They're just so stoked and grateful to be here that they're such beautiful, kind souls.
Yes, and they love that you reach out and that you're a part of this and that you're welcoming to them because, again, they're traveling from a foreign country and this is a big deal to them, and they're on the road so much of the year that it's a spectacular place to be.
Well, and your first time doing this, and I know you're super stoked. I love your energy, your attitude. Both of you are amazing. What are you the most excited about for this in Beaver Creek Birds of Prey?
I think just meeting more new people, and like she said, at the volunteer dinner, we got to see all the ski team for the USA, and they were so grateful for all of the volunteers. We just feel so blessed and honored to be here, and I just want to keep learning new things. So
I love this because really we think of these big events and they're just like, you think maybe a little bit corporate, etc., but the love is there. And people are doing this because they genuinely love it, which is so exciting. Robbie, I know this is your first Birds of Prey, Beaver Creek Birds of Prey. What are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling excited. I mean, you girls over here obviously got me pumped up because you said this is so meaningful to so many people. So I'm looking forward to seeing that come full circle today at my first day at Birds of Prey as well.
Well, and I love that you guys said, I think the theme here is community, correct? And all of us, we just met, and you can feel that the energy, the stoke, the love is real. And that's such a neat thing that you see from these racers, and it trickles down in the community. So if someone's excited or interested after seeing you two, I want to volunteer. Maybe I'm asking for myself. How can you volunteer for Birds of Prey?
You go online to the Xfinity Birds of Prey, and I don't know when they open it up, but my husband actually kept doing mine. He kept trying and trying, so thank you. And you just have to sign up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, if there's one word to kind of sum up Birds of Prey, what would you say it is?
I would go with community. I really would. It just brings so many people in, and it kind of warms your heart to be out here and be with the racers. But you get repeat people that come in from out of town, and they just enjoy seeing your faces.
Well, thank you, ladies. You guys brought the stoke to us. We adore you, and we're really excited. Keep it here for more Good Morning Vail. We have Amazon heading your way. Check it out.
Now, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We are at the beginning of November, and you know what that means. There are all kinds of online shopping deals prepping ahead for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And I don't know about you, but I do a lot of my shopping online and with Amazon. But did you know that 36% of shoppers are victim to online scams? And joining us today is Scott Knapp, the Director of Worldwide Risk Prevention at Amazon. Scott, how are you this morning?
I'm doing great, Kimberly. Thanks.
Loving the shirt, looking very festive, and especially as we move into the holiday season. So what are your tips for online holiday shopping?
So first and foremost, I like to tell people that you can always trust shopping on Amazon.com, our app, or in our physical store. So my biggest tip, go with what you know, is super useful. Then be wary of people who are trying to have you pay for things over the phone or email. We'll never ask you to do that. Another thing I tell people is gift cards. Great to have them, great to give them, great to use them, but be really careful if somebody's trying to make you buy something with a gift card. Legitimate transactions shouldn't require you to use a gift card to purchase it. And the final tip I tell is, be skeptical of things you didn't expect. And if it doesn't feel quite right, reach out to us. You can reach out via the app or the website, or you can just report it to us straight up at amazon.com/report-a-scam.
I love that. Now, especially with the rise of people traveling for the holidays, it's just so much easier to send gifts directly to your place or the place that you're visiting. And I use Amazon all the time, so I trust it. It's a trusted source. Now, what are some of the most common impersonation scams that are happening as people begin to do their online holiday shopping?
Yeah, well, and one of them, like you just mentioned, is the order confirmation scam. Where you'll get this note that says, hey, there's a problem with your Amazon order. Like you're worried about something getting to grandma's house. And they don't say that, but they just assume that maybe you've got an order out there. And so now you're reaching out to them and giving them a bunch of information that they don't need, and then they can use against you. The other two most popular we're seeing that have just risen up this time of year is around email attachments. Where they'll send you this note saying, hey, your account's getting ready to get shut down. And they put this information into an attachment with a link in it. And guess what? You click on that link and you end up on their phishing website, giving them information they don't need. And then the final one that's super popular this time of year is the Prime membership scam. Big day deals just happened, really great things going on with Prime membership. And so they send you this note that there's a problem with your membership and you need to work with us to work it out. And part of that working it out is you giving up your credit card details, maybe bank account information. And there's one outfit that was actually bold enough to say, pretend to be Amazon and charging you to fix your Prime membership account. None of those are really great.
I know I've almost been a victim to that as well by receiving a text message saying, Amazon had an issue with my delivery or with my account information. So, what is Amazon doing to protect consumers from these counterfeits?
We're a few things. One, it's an industry-wide issue. And so we've working with others, partnered with Better Business Bureau, Global Cyber Alliance, a lot of folks to try to come up with paths to shut these things down. One of the things, for instance, that report-a-scam that I gave you, that we take those reports, investigate, and then take action. For instance, this year so far, we've shut down over 45,000 phishing websites, over 15,000 phone numbers. So we can make a real difference for consumers by going after these guys.
Wow, over 45,000 fishing websites. That's an incredible statistic, and just goes to show you how much you are doing to protect the consumer. Now, speaking of, where can we go, and what is Amazon doing to encourage and foster trustworthy reviews?
Yeah, so first and foremost, yeah, we have a very clear policy around review manipulation or fake reviews. We have no tolerance for it. Heck, we use them. I use reviews all the time. Just bought a new vacuum cleaner based off our reviews. And we work hard to keep them out of the store entirely. We have scientists who have developed some great algorithms backed by humans, and we suppress them before a customer ever even sees them. But if you happen to read a review that you don't think is quite right there on the site, there's a report button that you can press and tell us about it. We'll investigate and take appropriate action.
Oh, it's scary to think of all of these different things like fake products, fake reviews, impersonation scams. So what should you do if you do suspect something along those lines?
Two things. One, if you suspect it's happening, step away. Right? If you're engaged with somebody, either phone, email, online chat, or whatever, just shut it down. And just step back from it. And then the next thing is tell us. Like I say, go to amazon.com/report-a-scam and let us know. That lets us investigate, lets us take action, protect you and other consumers from it happening to them.
Well, Scott, thank you so much for all of that information. Now, where can we go to learn more or to better protect ourselves as we head into the holiday shopping season?
Yeah, our help pages, amazon.com/help is a great place to go. There's all kinds of resources there that should help you shop and keep you safe for the holidays.
You've got great chat rooms and also customer service to get on the phone. So we appreciate you. Scott, best of luck to you and enjoy this holiday season. I know it's going to be a busy one for you.
All right. Thanks, Kimberly. Appreciate it.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tva.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Hello, everyone. I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do. So even though you work for...
Some good deals, too good to miss on Flash Deals. Now check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Spooky and Scott show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
Hi, Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
Good morning, Vail.
Well, it's that time of the day where we're coming down to the final minutes of our show, Good Morning Vail. But we've had a good morning so far, I would say. Opening day for Birds of Prey here at Beaver Creek Resort. Gretchen, how excited are you?
I'm so excited. I'm bummed it's coming to an end, but as you see, the snow is coming down, and I have your weather report for you. So we'll check it out today. 8 a.m., 26 degrees, a high of 34, 60% chance of snow. 8 a.m., 26 and cloudy. Noon, 29 cloudy. 4 p.m., 28, and 8 p.m., 24. So come down here, check it out, Beaver Creek, Birds of Prey. Let's take it back to the studio. How you doing, Kim?
Thanks so much. Thanks so much for that, Gretchen and Robbie. It's so much fun watching you out there, man on the street, interviewing people that are attending the event, plus eyepieces of Vail, all the things that they've got going on there. It's really great to see. And then Beaver Creek is just up and at 'em. You've got live music, you've got food and libations. I mean, even if you're not into the ski racing, you've got to go for the party. It looks like a great time. There's lots of things happening. But speaking of Birds of Prey, the official first race originally was scheduled at 10:45. We are now moving it to 1 p.m. They want to maintain that course and make sure it is perfect for all of the athletes competing in today's race. But you've got tomorrow and then also Sunday as well if you can't make it out there today. What a gorgeous time to be out in Beaver Creek. You can check it out. Lots of downhill. There's DJs. There's live race watch parties. Don't forget that champagne toast. I'm a big fan of that. And then we've got a lot more going on. But I'm your host, Kimberly Perot. It has been such a great week this week. Honored to be back. It had a wonderful week off from Thanksgiving, but we are in December 1st. It is the countdown to Christmas. Do your holiday shopping. Thank you to Amazon for protecting all of our personal information. Lots happening. And then we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious